Welcome to Nguyen Van Tang High School. Today, we are going to read about the fascinating world of clever machines, including robots and digital assistants. Let's start with a fun activity. Take a look at this photo. What do you see? Can anyone describe this robot? Great! This is a humanoid robot. Now, let's look at another picture. Oh, here we have a human and a robot. Can you discuss with your partner the differences between the two? Oh, excellent observations. As you can see, robots can look quite similar to humans, but they have some distinct differences. Today, we will learn more about clever machines and how they can assist us in our daily lives. So robots are used to become humans' companion. Today we are going to read a text, A Perfect Companion. Now, let's do a quick exercise. Look at the conversation in your textbook. Read it and discuss with your partner which one is the human and which one is the computer. Don't forget to give reasons for your answers. Let's hear some of your ideas. Who do you think is the human, and who is the computer? Great job! For those of you who chose A as the computer and B as the human, you're correct. Before we start reading, let's go over some vocabulary that might be new or difficult. The first word is visually impaired. Can anyone tell me what this means? Yes, it means having reduced vision or being partially blind. Next, come across. It means to find or meet something by chance. How about obstacle? It's something that blocks your way or makes it difficult to move forward. On a regular basis means something happens repeatedly at regular intervals. Vibration is a continuous slight shaking movement. Grasp means to understand something. Persistence is the quality of continuing steadily despite problems or difficulties. Let's repeat these words together. 1. Visually impaired. 2. Come across. 3. Obstacle. 4. On a regular basis. 5. Vibration. 6. Grasp. 7. Persistence. Now, look at the picture and title of our reading passage. What do you think the text is about? Here are two options. A. Ansaluter, a typical day at work. B. Ansaluter, a multitasking companion. Which one do you think is the main idea? We'll find out the correct answer after we read. Let's skim the text to find the main idea. You have 3 minutes to do this. Which option did you choose earlier? The correct answer is B. Ansaluter, a multitasking companion. Now, let's talk about our reading strategy. When you answer multiple choice questions, look for keywords in the question and find them in the text. Let's do exercise 3 together. Read the second paragraph and answer the question. Who is the correct answer? The answer is A. Ansaluter is an invention of the 22nd century. It matches the text. Ansaluter is the brainchild of a 22nd century scientist. Now, complete exercise 4. Remember to note the phrases or words that help you choose the correct options. Let's check the answers together. 2A, 3B, 4A. Well done! For exercise 5, complete the collocations in the text. I'll give you a few minutes. Let's check the answers. 1. Take shape. 2. Assume responsibilities. 3. Send reports. 4. Bridge the gap. 5. Offer a hand. 6. Keep track. 1. Oh, would you like to have a digital tutor like Ansaluter? What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages? Teachable will help you creating a virtual assistant to help you in many contexts. But first, let's watch this video together to see what can a digital personal assistant can help us in this era.
Over 70 million seniors make up 20% of our population, many of whom are alone at home, isolated. While many seniors benefit from assisted living or nursing homes, one thing is true. Monitoring their health and safety is a top priority for loved ones and caregivers. Wearable devices can alert us when a senior person suddenly falls. However, they can't provide exact information as to what happened. They are often misplaced, left uncharged, or simply forgotten. By placing Cami camera at the senior's home, sudden events can be immediately detected with premier AI technology featuring motion detection, face detection, and even fall detection.
Mom, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I just tripped.
Once Cami's AI detects a fall, alerts with supporting video are sent instantly. This video allows us to see what happened before, during, and after the fall to see if it can be avoided in the future. Instant detection, notification, and identification of an event are key in saving lives. Cami Care's in-home monitoring can literally be the difference between life and death, assuring that our parents and grandparents receive immediate help if a fall does occur.
Judy? Judy, can you hear me? I know, I just got the alert. I'm on my way now.
Google's Teachable Machine is a powerful AI tool that enables the development of useful recognition and prediction applications. One notable application is detecting elderly falls, enhancing the safety of seniors. As you can see in the video, by training the model with images of elderly individuals in various scenarios, the application can quickly identify and alert when a fall is detected. Additionally, Teachable Machine has numerous other applications, such as animal recognition, identifying different species of animals in images; plant disease detection, diagnosing diseases in plants based on leaf images; sign language interpretation, translating sign language gestures into text; environmental monitoring, detecting pollution levels through image and sound analysis; interactive learning tools, creating educational games that respond to student input; custom speech recognition, recognizing specific phrases or commands tailored to individual needs; sports performance analysis, analyzing athletes' movements to improve techniques; health monitoring, detecting abnormalities in health indicators like heart rate and breathing patterns.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to train a model with Teachable Machine. Like all machine learning workflows, you first need to gather data. What you see here on the left are what we call classes. Each of these represents a different category you want to teach the computer to recognize. So let's try adding data to our first class. I'm going to call this one neutral. And you have two options here. You can upload files from your local computer or use a webcam. Let's use a webcam. Hit record and it can start collecting images. You can see that I'm moving around here to add variety to my data set. Let's try adding data to our second class. I'm going to call this one dog. Again, I'm going to hit webcam and try to get data from this stuffed animal. You can again see that I'm moving it around to collect some variety. All right, now we have enough data to train this model. Teachable Machine doesn't just work with image data. You can also train an audio model, and the interface looks pretty much the same. One difference is that the data is collected in the form of a spectrogram, which is simply a different way of visualizing audio. Another difference is that you need to record one really long background class, 20 seconds of it to be precise. And finally, all this audio data gets extracted into 1 second samples, like this. So you can make a recognizer that recognizes something short, like clapping or whistling. Great, now we're ready to train this audio model. And finally, you can use Teachable Machine to create a pose model. Pose estimation is simply a technique for tracking key points on your body so that you can train a model to say, recognize when your head is tilted left, or when your arm is raised. All right, now we have enough data for this model too. One thing to note is that the entire time you're capturing this data, it's staying on device. It's not being sent to any server. So if you want to keep your data, you can either download your samples or save them to Drive. Look out for the next video on how to continue training your model. In the last video, I showed you how to add data to your model. Now that we have enough data, just click on this button to get started with the training. Because the training is happening locally on your computer, you need to make sure to keep this tab open. Another trick is to move the tab onto a separate window. Once the model has finished training, you'll see this preview panel expand on the right. If you add more data to the model, you'll have to retrain it. If you want to get in deeper and configure some of the training settings for the model, go to the Advanced panel. You can also visualize what's going on with the training in this Under the Hood panel. But really, don't worry if you don't know what this means or what these settings are. You don't really need them in order to use Teachable Machine. In the next video, we're going to look at how to use this preview panel. In the last video, we looked at how to train your model. When the model has finished training, you'll see this preview panel expand on the right. At this point, you can start experimenting with this and see if it works. Neutral, dog, neutral, dog. These bars here represent the confidence that the model has in predicting different categories. At this point, I can also choose to export my model. I can either upload it and get a shareable link, or download it to my computer. In both cases, we provide some code snippets that can help you get started adding your model to your own projects. Note that this doesn't actually upload the data that you've collected, just the model itself. If you actually want to save the whole project, including the data, you have two options. You can either save the whole project to Drive, or download the project as a file. Have fun using Teachable Machine.
All right, class, let's wrap up today's lesson. We've covered a lot of ground today. Can anyone tell me what we've learned about clever machines and digital assistants? Great! First, we've read about how Unsaluter, a digital tutor, helps visually impaired students and discussed the main ideas of the text. Second, we studied some verb-noun collocations of the advantages and disadvantages of digital tutors. Finally, a learning machine by Google. Fantastic work, everyone! For homework, I'd like you to prepare for our next lesson. Practice making a trained machine learning and AI. Thank you for your participation today. Have a great day.